Well, that harsh weather that David was talking about over the weekend may have caused severe damage to your chimney. The problem is you're probably not even aware of it. Sometimes the damage is visible from the ground, like what you're seeing on your screen right now, but other times your chimney could be damaged, but you wouldn't know it unless you have a professional come out for an inspection, or in case it starts leaking into your basement and you're wondering where's all this water coming from. James Anderson can tell you where it's coming from. He's from Approved Home Improvements. He is the professional when it comes to your chimneys and your brick and any kind of tuck pointing you might need. You've been out now all day. How many calls did you do that were related to Friday's storms?
So we've had quite a few calls, but we've already ran 2 consumer calls that called from the show this morning from Great Day.
Really?
Yep.
And they were damaged from the storm?
Oh yeah, they were damaged. They got, and both of them have water coming into the residence.
If people are going to blow this off down the road, what would you want to look for in your house that would be telltale that you may have damage to your
Believe it or not, the first thing that people notice before they ever look up is when they see the water in their ceiling of their home. Until it gets inside their home, they're not aware they've got it, and you really don't think about the chimney. Unfortunately, by the time that happens, your chimney is quite severe, and we want to catch it long before it gets to that point.
Yeah, that's what happened to my house, as you know. The cap was cracked, and we lost some hardware. That's what flies off a lot, right?
Right, those come off,
and
and when those come off, the water runs straight in it. If you have a pre-manufactured or a frame chimney, the whole top will come off. And from the ground, you won't know it, but you'll have a 5 by 3 foot open hole in there that's taking massive amounts of water. So even the damage like you're seeing, that's what happens after you get freeze damage in the winter, and we've just come out of that too.
Right.
So this time of year after the storm, there's a lot of things to look for on the chimney.
And when you look at that stuff, you think it's compounding. Every year it gets worse and worse, and we don't know about it. We may have been up there a couple of years ago, and I said, oh, no, my chimney looks great, but 2 years later, there could be big problems.
And depending on the hard freeze that we get or whatever happens. Sorry.
That's all right. Somebody calling right now.
It's no better than to do that. But anyway, so yeah, that's what happens when you get a hard freeze or an instant rain or a strong gust of wind. Something that was causing a problem that you weren't aware of becomes extramentally worse, and then all of a sudden you're noticing it.
Yeah. We have before and after pictures that we keep showing people that the kind of work, the quality of the work that you do. I mean, that is beautiful work right there.
Yeah, I mean, that's after we've got done with the chimney and everything is looks a lot better than it did when we showed up on the chimney. But when your chimney should look at like that the whole time, it should never get dirty over time. Okay. So when you look at it and the house looks clean, but the chimney looks dirty, it's moldy and mildewy.
And real quick, if somebody were to call today and need help with their chimney, how long would it take before you could make that?
So, I mean, we had customers call this morning and we've already ran them. So they'll all be ran by the end of the week. All
of them by the end of the week. There you go. James, thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
We appreciate it. Be careful up there on those roofs. Approved is offering a great deal this month. 10% off all tuck pointing repairs that are completed by March 31st. The deal also includes a free chimney cleaning with inspection and an option to accept a free preservation package. You want to get in on this deal, believe me. 314-780-6080. That number again, 314-780-6080. Just remember 780-6080. Damon?